Hello friends, today we are going to see adaptive dispatching of tasks in the cloud. The paper was written by Lan Wang and Errol Glim and was submitted to IEEE Cloud Computing March 2018. Um, with with cloud computing enables elasticity and scalability of resources like network, storage, servers, applications, etc. Cloud-based applications are increasing every day, thus generating lot of workload in terms of resource performance and task allocation. These tasks could be different types like HTTP web request, CPU intensive task or data intensive task. Um, to meet the quality of resources services in a is a challenge, especially when the applications uh, differ widely and change over time. The authors Lan Wang and Errol has proposed a measurement driven algorithm that uses reinforcement learning to assign tasks to different host machines. The paper focuses on designing and evaluating adaptive schemes that exploit online measurements and take decisions on low computational cost. There was a program written as a Linux kernel, which is called as TAP, Task Allocation Platform. This is designed and implemented uh, in a way which is Linux kernel based. This task allocation platform will dynamically allocate users tasks to available machines without making use of online measurement and adapt to change in the workload. Task allocation algorithm that were investigated are A. Round robin allocation of incoming tasks to host. B. Allocation scheme that uses measurement of execution time of task at host to allocate tasks probabilistically. Uh, Random neural network was introduced that uses reinforcement learning with a numerical defined function, and a greedy algorithm that is called sensible routing by the authors that selects probabilistically the host whose quality of service QoS is best. So the whole paper, the whole idea behind this paper is about giving quality of service to the users, quality of service by the service provider to the users. That is where we have to optimize our resources and give the task to different hosts in a runtime manner. The last two algorithms, which is RNN and the sensible algorithm routing as called by the authors, they have not been used till the time of writing this paper uh, since till March 2018. That is what is claimed. Let us go to the functionality of how this system works. So there is a controller, the central machine to which all the job request keeps on coming. As we have seen, like this can be any request, HTTP request, or it could be like some computing on the server, something like image processing or some file processing. So tasks keep on coming, a job request keep on coming to this central server. The task allocation platform TAP, which we see just below this controller, keeps on monitoring this. This is inside this controller. This keeps on monitoring in order to keep track of the state of cloud system, how much resource they are using, CPU like CPU, memory, storage, etc. Controller is the main brain or heart of the system. It overlooks the task allocation algorithm, which is working beside the learning algorithm, that is RNN. Three types of packets are used to connect with the host, or say the communication between host and the controller happens using three packets. One is smart packet, SP in short, for discovering and measurement. Second one is dump packet or DP for task request, and the third one is ACK, acknowledgement packet, that sends the info back to the controller. So how it works is like SP's smart packets are sent to the host randomly to get some initial info and inform the measurement agents that reside in these hosts to activate requested measurement function or program. So these SPs collect information in an effective manner and pay attention to the cloud where better QoS can be offered. Incoming task requests are put into DP, dump packets, and sent to the host explored by the smart packet. So whichever is being selected as the smart or the best by the smart packet, that information is sent by the dump packet DP. After task request comes to a host, its monitoring gets started, and once done, it sends acknowledgement back to the controller. ACK packet is sent back to the controller. Rule of the neural network in this whole scenario is like it is used as a smart oracle to allocate resources to a set of tasks. The weight set for the RNN were calculated algorithmically using large set of optimized resource task allocations values through gradient descent algorithm. RNN is used to select between all the available hosts. So that is how this works. Uh, this paper is able to propose a method which is adaptive and efficient in the cloud. Linux kernel, as we have seen earlier, TAP is introduced that can compare different cases in real time. Method uses artificial intelligence reinforcement learning algorithm based on random neural network to locate tasks to the cloud. QoS or quality of service is used as a metric for load balancing and task scheduling. Random neural network is used as oracle for allocating multiple resources to the set of tasks to minimize execution time, and RNN decides which server should be used for a task. Though there are this is a good approach. RNN was never used earlier, as mentioned by authors, but this in my view, this has got some drawbacks also, challenges, like task allocation platform is developed by authors is Linux kernel based, so this cannot be used on other OSs. Task scheduling does not work on predictive modeling, so this works on the current data. It cannot predict the future. Task scheduler uses round robin scheduling, which is empirical modeling, that is a model developed from observations. It does not consider any change that can happen in future to the system in real time. And the priority of task is not considered in the process, like what transactions or like high priority ones or the sequence of those priority tasks or processes, that is not considered or mentioned into the paper. Where this can be improved is like predictive methodologies should also be considered. They can be embedded into the same system. Priority of task can be thought of. Backup of TAP should be considered in case of an adversarial attack or this TAP goes down. So then the whole system or task allocation system will go down. As we've got data of the states of CPU, memory, storage, processes, then we can also think of Q learning instead of RNN, like random neural network in this case, because Q learning has got this is not only based on greedy algorithm. This has got a good reward ratio concept, and this keeps in memory like what should be done in case of an obstacle or a challenge comes. And this is the schematic diagram that we have seen earlier. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice evening.